Met up with the firefighters and started walking them out.
Okay, did you notice the news about the drones have vanished? Well, it seems to be the fad of drones reporting is over. I'm going to talk about how the news coverage influences all of us. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. I even have brand new drone stories to share with you, very significant ones, including three hunters that became hunted right here in Tennessee, and drone sales over to the Ukraine. I hope you'll subscribe, but mostly thanks for watching. So here's Dr. Evil. The drones aren't scaring people anymore. Then she goes, release the bird flu. So that's the big topic this week, is the bird flu, which I am not going to comment on. I hate talking about anything that's a pandemic, birdemic, Democrat. I don't buy any of it. So we'll wait. A tweet I found on X. So this is, has the government told on itself inadvertently? Why were there no drones over New Jersey on Christmas? Is it because government workers don't work on holidays? So suddenly on Christmas Day, all drone news stopped. No one saw them over New Jersey. They were gone. Here's John Rich. It's nice to see the drones over New Jersey took a break to celebrate Christmas. But then again, the government doesn't work on holidays. So is that absence evidence that it is just people in our government taking Christmas off? I only know that if you look at all the news chatter, it ended. Now here's images. This is what drones are like in China, Korea. All our tech is coming from overseas. They can do mass choreography of boxes and boxes of tens of thousands of drones, synchronize them so they can animate these large creatures, three-dimensional in the air. Now, this is because you have to use AI, this kind of programming where they act like a group to control them or pre-control them into these shapes and formations. So you can't have thousands of drones or hundreds of drones over New Jersey, each controlled by an individual person. They have to be synchronized with each other. And that's how they're being used in combat. And right now, they're being used nowhere more than in Ukraine, in the war again between Ukraine and Russia. So we're going to get to that in just a minute. First, I wanted to show you this cute little video of a drone. It's delivering food to feral cats on the roof. So it brings a little bowl in, and then it parks down, and then the kitties, the wild kitties all come. We're gonna watch them eat here. And then the drone takes off. So I thought in all the bad news that I gave you, I wanted to show you a couple of good uses of drones. We'll show you the biggest one where the hunters become the hunted. But first, here's the use of drones in the Ukraine. Here's Sprinter. Latvia has prepared more than 1,000 drones for the Ukrainian military, the country's defense minister, Andris Spruds, said. He also noted that Riga will allocate another 20 million euros in 2025 for the purchase of drones for Kyiv. So you can see them in these boxes, and you can just roll out these drones, in mass. But Putin's already warned us. He knows that they don't have the sophistication to use our missiles. Most of these drones are like almost consumer grade, and they just know how to reprogram them on the cheap, which maximizes their money. And then here's the news, really good news on drones used just today. 2 hunters, including a 9-year-old child, rescued in the Tennessee woods. So here's a video I'm just going to show you real quick. 2 hunters found with a thermal drone.
Got a call of a couple lost hunters and launched the drone, and we'll see what we can find.
they do is if it's cold enough out, and it happened to be cold enough last night, then they get a good, clear thermal temperature image with this drone's high-end camera.
Good thermals, temperature's good. We should be able to see from off of Diamond Island Road up in the direction that they headed down, and met up with the firefighters and started walking them out. Yep, there's the ATV headed up the hill. I'm glad we got them out. They had been out there for several hours, but at least they didn't have to spend the night. So of course, always remember to have you some backup flashlights. Here's the flashlights, what it looks like from the, winter time like this. The leaves are off the trees. The thermals do very well.
So then that's the good news is the firefighters found the hunters. The hunters became the hunted, and because of a drone, that's how drones can be used for the good. On search and rescue, they're being used to find missing persons all the time. They're also used by firefighters regularly to scope out fires. They can go way into a fire without sending a human in there to observe. They can see the overview of a mountain and the best paths up to it. So there's incredible good coming from the drone world. I didn't want to give you just a bunch of spooky scare tactic stuff other than it's weird that suddenly the drones are out of the news and everything else is now being forefront as if it's like a fad and now it's over. What do you guys think? Are the drones still there? Or are they just a passing fad, just a thing to be scared of for a couple weeks before they go away? I'm Doug in Exile.